Hello, my name is Trey. In this scenario, I work at a bakery. My boss, Mr. Kim, does not recognize gay marriage, so he refuses to bake a cake for my friends that I suggested come in because Mr. Kim is the best baker in town. They told me later that day that he was very rude and refused the cake. I did not know prior to suggesting they come in that he felt this way again about gay marriage. I plan on using a few strategies and tools to resolve this conflict. I plan on using the Banta model, the best alternative to a negative argument. Help me understand from both sides how they're feeling and why they feel that way. I'm going to make sure they aren't making assumptions about the other party and that everything is factual. And then I plan on using crucial conversation theories to make sure that the conversation stays civil and that emotions don't get in the way of everything and that everyone says what they want to say but in a calm, positive way. And I hope to come to a transformation, but with this scenario, it's more likely just going to be a resolution.
Sure.
Hey, boss, can I talk to you?
Yeah. What's up?
So yesterday my friends came in, the ones I told you about, that wanted to get a wedding cake from you.
What was that about?
What do you mean?
I mean, you never told me that they were a gay couple. I was expecting like a normal couple.
They are a normal couple. Why does it matter that they're gay?
Well, it's just my religious perception is that I don't accept
Gay people?
Gay people, yeah.
I mean, they're just like you and me, like, love is love.
I'm not saying that they're not like human being. They're a person, but it's just my religious belief that I don't accept them to my perception, and my religious belief is that I don't make wedding cakes for them because that means that would indicate me accepting them and abandoning my religious belief. It's like,
I understand that, but is there any way you could like have a sit down with them and like I be the intervener between you guys? Because I'm friends with them, but I also work with you, so like,
I mean,
I don't want to lose my friendship.
I'm
I
not
also
the
don't wanna
only
lose my
baker in the
job.
town.
That's true, but like I've been friends with them since before I started working here. I've told them your story, how you started from nothing. You started your own bakery with your own money, and they've had your cakes before. I've brought home cupcakes and stuff, and when they've been visiting from out of town, they've had them and everything.
I mean, I'm glad that you said such nice things about me to them, but you said nothing about them to me. It's like,
yeah, I mean,
if you have said in the first play, they wouldn't have to travel all the way down here to the town.
That's true. I mean, but they did mention that if you didn't really want to make them the cake, they might take you to court over discrimination. I didn't really want it to come to that or even have to mention that because I thought I may be able to talk you into making the cake. So would you at least have a sit down with them and see where they're coming from, help them understand where you're coming from, and maybe they can help you understand where they're coming from?
I mean, legal issues is a whole different story, but I don't know why they are not willing to accept my religious belief. It's one of my rights in this country. So, but if they are willing to take this issue to the court, I don't want that because I don't want to lose my career and the reputation. So
exactly, and
I will have the talk, but I don't know. I cannot guarantee you that I will make the cake for them.
Okay,
but
yeah, that's all we all want is
okay.
just to have a talk. And
okay, bring them in. I will sit down and talk with it.
Okay, perfect. I'll call them and they'll come in tomorrow while I'm working.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Michael, Solomon, thank you for coming back. I know your last experience at this fine bakery was not the best. My boss has agreed to sit down with you and have me in the room to help keep things calm. Can you help him understand how you feel about why you wanted to come here and use this bakery for your very special day?
All right, so my future husband and I are from Colorado. We're good friends with Trey. We've been friends with him for long before he started working here. He's told us how skilled and talented of a baker you are, so he figured we'd come here to get our wedding cake. But we were met with some hostility and discrimination towards us as a same-sex couple. We just don't really we realize you're a religious person, but we don't see why you wouldn't make the cake for us, saying that we would be willing to pay for it, and you would make it for somebody over the phone who you've never met in person.
Well, I'm sorry that I hold religious belief that is so discriminating. I don't know, like, it's just my religious belief that I don't make wedding cakes for a gay couple because, as you guys have told me, I'm glad that you brought this up. I admit that I'm the best baker in the town. I'm talented, but I'm sorry that I'm not talented in understanding, accepting gay people. Just
Well, I know that you're one of the best one, and we drove all the way from Colorado to just come to your bakery, and we were even willing to pay more for your cake and for our wedding. And it was kind of disrespectful how you just
I mean,
denied our.
if you guys are so like willing to pay extra money for the wedding cake, why can't you guys find another baker who would gladly accept your?
Let me try to understand this. So they've tried plenty of stuff I've brought home when they've been visiting, and they love your cake. It's the best they've ever had. It's better than anything out in Colorado. It's better than anything in the town. Would there be a best alternative for us to this negative argument? Like, would you be willing to make them a cake just this one time? It doesn't have to have anything on it. It can just be a plain wedding cake. That way they get what they want. They get a wedding cake by the best baker in town. You don't have to put any toppers on it or anything. It'll just be a plain wedding cake. They get their wedding cake. They're paid full price, and no one will have to know where it came from or anything along those lines. And then they won't have to or want to press legal actions against you.
I mean, do you guys really want me to give you the cake?
I mean, at this point, it just comes down to the principle of you not accepting us as a couple. I mean, we really like your cakes, and we just really want a cake from you, and mainly because you've been so rude to us. It would just, even if it was a plain cake, we'd be willing to accept it.
What would happen if I make your cake and somehow people know that I made the cakes for you, and then next thing, what happens next time is that whole town knows I advocate gay couples.
You don't have to put anything on it that shows that we're a gay couple. We'd be completely accepting of a plain white cake.
Yeah, it doesn't have to.
I don't want my people.
And we won't say anything to our gay friends.
Guys, we don't need to get emotional. We're getting a little loud. We're in the same room, right across from each other.
Okay, I can't, because last time when I heard from Trey is that you guys are even considering taking the
If it comes down to taking legal action, we will pursue that course.
And nobody wants that. I don't want you to lose your bakery. I don't want to have to pick sides. I want everything to be cool, calm, and
I
collected.
mean, I don't want to lose my reputation and my career, and I expect that you guys don't want your friend to lose his job.
Yeah, no, we want Trey to just continue working here, and we're accepting of your religious beliefs. We just really would like you to make our wedding cake, and don't appreciate the sort of discrimination you've shown towards gay couples.
Okay, what will you guys do if I make you a wedding cake? Because I'm giving a lot.
So previously we were gonna get the
The
employee
toppers
discount
and,
from
the
Trey,
discount.
and you could put 2 grooms and our initials, but at this point we'll pay full price for it, and we'll get just a plain white cake, because even that would be better than anything we could get back in Colorado, and that's what we came here for.
Okay, a simple wedding cake, that's all I can give, nothing more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You don't need
all they want. That's just a cake by the best baker in town.
Okay. A cake, it is. Okay, I
Yep.
will.
And it doesn't have to have anything showing that we're a gay couple. It doesn't even have to have our initials. We're just accepting of a white cake.
Okay, I will do that.
Would you be willing to apologize to my friends about how rudely you treated them when they originally came in?
I mean, yeah, well, I'm sorry to both of you guys, like, for using derogatory and discriminating languages against you guys, but you also have to understand me that I hold such religious belief, and I have my own right to defend
Yeah,
it.
we forgive you. We realize you're a religious person, and we sort of understand where you're coming from. We know we've seen it before, and just you making the cake is a great way for you just to apologize through your actions.
Okay, but next time, don't come to me.
Yes, I understand that.
Perfect. I think we have a nice agreement. You're gonna make them their cake, and they're not gonna press charges or anything like that. So everyone gets what they want for the most part, and I think it's gonna be a great day for them. And I'm sure they'd be more than willing to invite you to the wedding if you chose to come.
That's another issue. Okay, if they send me an invitation, I will consider it
I
though.
don't think so. You know, like,
Yeah, I think we can just part ways, with this compromise.
Okay,
Sounds good.
okay.
Are you happy, babe?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad, baby.
No, it wasn't.